to another video. Guys may be wondering why I'm here in a different room reacting these videos. Actually, because I can't record in the other room because it's really loud in there, so I can't record there. It would be really weird. But today, guys, we're gonna be reacting, as you can see from the title, we're gonna be reacting to scary animations. Today we're gonna be reacting to the Man Under the Streetlight and a ghost under the flat kind of thing. We're just gonna see that later. But we're gonna go with the very first video, the Man Under the Streetlight, and let's get right into the video.
I'm scared of the dark, and I have a good reason for it. You might be thinking, so? Almost everyone is scared of the dark because something happened to them.
I'm scared to
Well,
the dark, but
that is true for me too. Here's my story. About 2 years ago, I ran away from home. I don't know just what I was thinking at the time, but I left with no food, no water, no belongings, and no coat. It was a very rainy day, and I sensed that I should either find shelter or I'd be soaking wet. So I decided to walk to my school and stay there for a few hours to dry off, as I was already wet and cold on a rainy day. As I arrived, I laid down my head and quickly fell asleep. And when I woke up, it was pitch black outside, and I could barely make out anything. I didn't have a watch or anything that tells the time, so I assumed it was midnight. At least it stopped raining, I thought. I decided to just go back home, as I wasn't far and I was very hungry that time. As I got up, I stopped. There was something in front of me, under a streetlight, about 50 yards away. It was a man about 6 feet tall, and he was wearing a black coat with a hoodie over his face, so I couldn't see his face.
Like a killer.
At first, I thought it was my dad who had come to look for me, so I felt relief. But I didn't want to get into trouble, so I hid in a bush nearby and peeked out. The man was standing there and looked around for what it seemed like a half an hour. Then, under the light of the streetlight, he pulled something out of his pocket. I couldn't make it out at first, but then I realized it was a kitchen knife.
Oh no, oh no. Run!
Then he started to run toward the bushes.
Run!
No, towards me.
What the heck?
Exactly. I grew frightened and sprinted out of the bushes like an arrow. He already knew I was there. I didn't stop running until I got home without ever looking back. So I survived. But to this day, I still wonder what would have happened if I didn't run on that day. Or worse, what would have happened if I didn't wake up at the school. I developed my fear of the dark from this incident. It's so bad that now I have to sleep with a nightlight or the hallway light occasionally.
I sleep with lights.
Because I'm afraid that the man whom I saw will kill me or kidnap me someday if I don't turn the light on.
Oh my goodness. So this is the next one, the ghost in my friend's flat.
This incident took place in Dubai when I was 10. I used to go to my friend's apartment to play with him at the time of vacation. One day, as usual, I went to his room to play. After playing for a long time, I went to the bathroom.
Fun game.
While I was washing my face off and other things suddenly started to fall down.
What?
I was surprised. I thought maybe it was because of wind, but when I checked the surroundings, I found out there wasn't any window in the bathroom. I got out and told my friend the incident. He told me that there's a ghost in his room. I freaked out. At first, I didn't believe him. However, then next his mother and father explained the paranormal activities which had taken place there since they moved into that place. His father was making a burrito in the kitchen one day, and suddenly a call came for him. He kept the burrito on the stove and attended the call. After attending the call, When he came back, he was surprised to find out that the burrito was burning down in flames from the stove.
What?
But he said he was definitely sure that he hadn't turned on the stove yet.
What?
Another day, while his mother was cooking
This is
food,
weird.
suddenly she felt as if someone was choking her by holding her throat from behind, and she fled out of the kitchen with a scream. The same day, while they were sleeping at night, they heard sounds from the bathroom. And when they checked it out, they found all the things, such as bottles of toilet cleaner and other things, had been scattered inside the bathroom. And that story made me suddenly freeze. This was the exact same incident which occurred to me. They had called some group of ghost hunters and did some sort of rituals, and found out that 2 people had been murdered by someone. To know if this was true, they went to the flat owner, and he said just the same thing like the ghost hunters, and apologized for giving them this room. They moved out the next day after my visit to their house.
They moved.
Well, to this day, I still wonder what would have happened to me if I had stayed there for some more time.
Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this reaction video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Whoa. See you guys next time.